So I wasn't expecting to see preview pages for this upcoming issue so soon, but special thanks to Ranger Command Power Hour and Boom Studios for posting the preview pages for the upcoming Power Rangers Hyperforce special that will be dropping on July 19th later this year, which is crazy. That's only a month away. We'll be finally reading this one-shot that will be a sequel to Power Rangers Hyperforce. So, if you don't know, next month we'll be getting Power Rangers Unlimited Hyperforce. This one-shot will be a sequel to Power Rangers Hyperforce, the tabletop RPG that ran from 2017 to 2018, but not only that, it's going to tie into the Darkest Hour storyline that we'll be getting in August. So it sounds like that the Hyperforce Rangers will be playing a role in this upcoming story arc we'll be getting in the comics. Now, if you don't know what Hyperforce is a tabletop RPG that is Power Rangers that ran from 2017 to 2018, and it's really cool and definitely worth checking out. If you're a fan of like Twitch streams where they do Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that, where the chat gets involved and stuff like that, or Legend of Vox, then you'll definitely like Power Rangers Hyperforce, and that will be up your alley to check it out if you enjoy stuff like that. But we're going to talk about these preview pages because they look phenomenal, and it basically explains what Hyperforce is if you don't know. So I'll definitely have to narrate it and recap it and talk about it and give my thoughts of these preview pages in this video. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video if you enjoy it, and share it around on social media. And stay tuned for my Hyperforce review when that drops in July next month. So definitely stay tuned for that. So let's read these preview pages. So first up is we've got Chloe narrating what happened. So I'm going to talk about it because a lot of people probably have not seen Hyperforce. And if you have, congrats. You guys are awesome. So it starts off with this. Let me explain. Actually, there's too much. Let me sum it up. When the Red Ranger shattered Zordon's tube, it released a wave of energy that purified the universe of evil. But a group of baddies wanted to stop that Z-Wave from happening. Now, what's really cool about hearing the word Z-Wave, and this just could be me, but the word Z-Wave has been a fan term for the longest time. And Until Once and Always was the first time we heard that in official Power Rangers media. So a fan name has been canonized or canonicalized, which is really cool. They were the Alliance. They were dedicated to pure chaos. They attacked the Time Force Academy in the year 3016 and stole a time ship. That's where we came in. Power Rangers Hyperforce. And here's the team. They look freaking great. I really like the artwork for this comic. It looks freaking amazing. Really freaking good. And I'll definitely talk about it in these other pages. The legendary Time Force Ranger Jen Scott gave us morphers and a hypership which can travel through the hyperstream. We traveled through time fighting evil. We chased the Alliance and had them cornered. Then I discovered my long-lost dad was the leader of the said Alliance, and we were too late to stop him. They changed the timeline, and the Z-Wave never happened. We lost. And then someone asks, who are we talking to? And she says, you idiot, I'm catching you up. So I like that sort of opening page that they do, where it's narrating what happened in Hyperforce, if you're just only jumping into this comic and you've never seen it before. So that sort of gives a quick summary of the events that happened. And I feel like that's a really good way at selling it, where there was a timeline where the Z-Wave never happened and the bad guys won. So let's keep looking at these preview pages. So it looks like this is post-series when it comes to Hyperforce, which is why it's a sequel. So Jen Scott, so this is basically, it looks like Chloe is working with her father from what we can see in these preview pages, and this artwork looks freaking phenomenal. I love it. It looks great. Like, look at it. I want to open image and tab again. Like, look at these character designs. They look freaking sweet. Like, they've got this anime-esque style to them, and I think that looks really freaking sweet as well. Like like sort of like Chloe's eyes there, they look very anime-like, and even like the lips look really freaking great as well. Like, this looks fantastic, this artwork. So then we get the reveal that it's Jack Thomas, which is really freaking cool. Jack, played by Bulk, Paulie Schreier, which is great because he gets to become a Power Ranger in this as well. And that's pretty freaking sweet. But again, this artwork looks great. Look at it. Like, look at it. Looks freaking fantastic. And then we get to see Chloe in her battleizer, and I gotta say, it looks pretty, like I say, pretty freaking sweet, looks freaking amazing. Like, look at this artwork. You've got Chloe and Jack clashing, which is pretty freaking cool. So, it looks like Chloe's been doing her own thing for the longest time, since the series. So, I do wonder where it's going to go from these preview pages, from looking at it. I have no idea what's going to happen, but a lot of people who got their review copies say that this issue is absolutely insane, and people are going to love it. Like, if you love the Power Ranger comics, and you love Melissa's writing, this is going to be off the walls crazy. Really great. And I can only guess what might be happening in this issue with the Volume 4 of Charge to 100 that was released a while ago. I made a video talking about it, and it sounds like Wild Force is going to have some kind of role in this upcoming story arc, or even Hyperforce themselves is going to have some kind of role with this issue, like the story arc as well. But I am curious to see where this comic is going to go and how it's going to lead into Darkest Hour, because I know that Hyperforce do time travel where they can move from timeline to timeline, so I'm wondering that's how they end up in the comic universe. Well, that timeline of the comics, because Hyperforce did show up in the Shattered Grid timeline, and they did play a role in Shattered Grid way back in the day, for the episodes they did. So they did play a role in Shattered Grid. And now seeing them play a role in Hyperforce, that is freaking... to see Hyperforce play a role in the comics once again, that is freaking fantastic, and I can't wait to see what is going to happen moving forward. But anyway, guys, what do you think of these preview pages? Are you excited? Are you not excited? I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I'm definitely going to be picking this up and reviewing it on the channel, so if you're new to the channel, hit that big red subscribe button for more content as we talk about Power Rangers and discuss it and theorize and review it and stuff like that, because Darkest Hour is going to be a wild ride, and it sounds like that it's going to be Shattered Grid, but on steroids, and I can't wait to read it. So, with that said, I feel like I've rambled on enough. I think I'm going to bring this video to a close. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.